behind our yoga mat. We are starting with the weights in our hand for warm-up. And Luna, you just join in however you want, okay? So stand with your feet outer hip distance apart here. Weights just down by your side. Take a few big shoulder rolls up and back, 2 or 3 in each direction. And then roll the shoulders forward and down in the opposite direction. A lot of work in upper body and then a nice core blast for closing today. Turn the palms open and just nice easy curls. 2 up and 2 down. Have a little bend behind the knees here. And just start to work in a little bit of heat into the upper body. Always keeping our chest lifted, shoulders right over the line of the hips. Nice little squeeze in the glutes. Easy peasy. Let's take 3 more here. You're up for 3 and 2 and 1. And then like candlesticks right at the chest, you're gonna pick up your heels as you rotate side to side. Think elbows straight out to the side. Nice little torso rotation here. Pick up the opposite heel as you rotate. And then start to punch straight out from the shoulder line. Do this for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back together. Arms straight down by your side, bend at the knees, hinge at the hips. This comes into our fuller routine here. So we just curl, kick back, tricep kick back, pull back in, lower down, and stand up. So it's a hinge, a row, kick back, and stand. We'll do this 4 here. This is all just kind of getting us used to the movement, warming up the body a little bit. Don't worry too much about counts. We'll do 2 more. Stay toned in the belly the entire way. 1 more time here. And then stand with the feet close together. Lift the right arm straight up to the sky. We want to look up at the weight so we always have a good idea of where the heaviness is. And take a little bit of a crescent here. Hold the stretch, squeeze in the glutes, press down through your heels. Come back to your center, lower the arm down. Just 1 time on the opposite side. Again, just for safety, we're looking up at the weight and take a bit of a crescent. Steady in your breath. And come on back to your center. Set the weights down here. Stand at the back of your mat. Get into our triple B sun salutations that we know. Lift the arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold. Stay here for just a moment. Let your head shake. Dangle your upper body heavy. And then walk it out to downward facing dog. Take this first one nice and slow. Really plant the hands, the feet quite well. And then add the twist. Take the right hand somewhere along the left leg. Extra torso pull underneath. Set the right hand down, try it on the second side. Left hand goes under, twist, and set the left hand down. Come forward to plank. Squeeze in the heels, lengthen the tailbone, tone the belly, look a little forward. And then add in 4 knees, right knee, left knee, right knee, left knee. A step or a jump to a squat, hands off the ground, just chest height, lift the chest. Step it back. Down dog. We walk into our feet. Stand up, lift the arms to the sky. Keep doing this. We'll start to go at a little faster pace. You're welcome to find your own pace as you walk out to dog. Add the crossbody twist into plank for mountain climbers. A step or a jump to your squat. And it walks back in. Looking good. We've got 2 more here. Let yourself breathe through the movements. Been working on more in and out nose breaths, really concentrating on keeping nice, long, steady breathing. Last time, big lift, exhale, fold, downward facing dog, crossbody twists, plank into the mountain climbers. A step or a jump for our squats. As you walk in, forward fold. And stand up, lift the arms, big full reach here. Bring palms together, center of your chest. Maybe even close the eyes. Take it in for a couple of breaths. What is the power, the purpose, the reason you're on the mat today? All right, release the arms, give everything a little bit of a shake. So we'll go right into our first set of exercises. We've already done it. It's biceps and triceps. It's those easy bicep curls with the tricep kickbacks. Turn the palms open, full extension of the arms down, little bend behind the knees. We are taking this slow. It's up for 4, 3, 2, 1, full extension down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. So we've got 8 like this, nice and slow. All the way up, all the way down. Think shoulders up, back, and down. Nice lift through the chest. Full steady breath. Can certainly switch weights up or down throughout the practice. I'm going to stay steady with 5-pound set this week. Maybe a little off in my count, but I'm going 3 more. Up, 2, 3, 4, and down. 2, 3, 4. Nice and slow. Stay with it. Elbows squeeze into the side. And lower. 1 more here. Same thing, just twice the rate. We're up for 2 and down for 2. So cut the time in half. Up 1, 2, down 1, 2. Up 1, 2, down 1, 2. Up 2 and down. 2 more like this. Up. We've got it. Nicely done. Switching to our tricep kickbacks. You take the hinge forward, row, kick straight back, comes in, straight down, and stand up. Sometimes counting helps. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We hold 2. Down, 2, 3, 4, 5, stand up and breathe. Hinge, pull, extend, in, straighten, stand. Few more, keep it going. Try to get the full extension back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go again. One more time. And then we're putting these two things together. So you've got your easy bicep curl. Up for 2, down for 2. Add the kick back. And stand, curl up, curl down, and kick back. It's just 4 together like this. So we have 2 up, 2 down now. And one more, up for 2, down for 2. Go into the kickback. Breath goes with you as needed. Stand up, roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Bend the knees to set the weights down for a moment. Give your hands just a little bit of a break. You can keep the weights down as I show you the next set of exercises. Shoulder fly, so it's going to go straight out, no higher than the shoulders, so don't fly up here. Keep it just shoulder height. Little bend in the elbow is good, and try to keep the height the same. Okay, so shoulder fly is first, and then our short triangle pose. Thank you, sweetie. 1 is down, and again, for safety, we always want to look where our weight is above our head. So in that short triangle pose or windmill position, you're going to want to look up at the top weight the whole time. We'll get in some work for our shoulder stability as well as obliques. All right, so shoulder raises are first. Stand hip distance apart. Little bend in the knees. Nice big breath. Lift in the chest. Let's get going. Up for 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's that slower lift and lower first. We're up, 2, 3, 4, and down, 2, 3, 4. Good. Little bend in the elbows, no higher than the shoulder line here. And the arms can be straight out, but also a little bit forward. So if you're using your peripheral vision, you just barely catch a glimpse of those weights, lifting up and lowering down. Nice work, ladies. Keep going with it. Up, 2, 3, 4, and down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4. We're going double time now. So you're up for 2 and down for 2. If you need to stay with the slower pace or somewhere kind of in between, that is fine. Do where you can with full form. We've got 4 more here. Lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. Bring the weights to the waist for a moment. Find your windmill, short triangle stance. So I'm going to turn the right toes out. Keep the left toes straight ahead. Extend the right dumbbell down with the palm open like it's getting ready for a bicep curl. Go about mid-calf there. Once you've got that, turn your attention straight up towards the sky, left arm high. Keep your eyes on the top dumbbell, and then we're finding a range with the bottom arm, a little down and a little up. Squeeze in the base of the pelvic floor up to the abdominals. Feel this in the sides of the torso, the obliques here. A little up and a little down. Find it for 8 and lift, 7 and lift, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep eyes on the top dumbbell and then bring it safely down. Switch, turn the feet. Right toes straight ahead, left toes out. Take your time to set up the exercise, the posture. A little bit down and up, kind of finding our range. And then we'll start our count. We've got 8 here as well. Down and up for 7, for 6, and 5, 4, 3. Keep that top arm, wrist right over the line of the shoulder. And you are done. Safely come upright. Turn the feet parallel to one another. Set the dumbbells down for a moment. No combo there, just each on their own. From here, we're lying down onto our belly. No weights for this last shoulder-specific set. So all the way down. Kind of swim the legs out back behind you so it's nice and long. And arms out in front. We're pretty familiar with this. It's our back extensions. You'll bring the arms into goalpost or goddess shape with each lift of the chest. Start in the down position, arms and legs straight out. Here we go. Slowly lift, pull the arms back. Extend and lower down. So think of that first longer 4 count to come into the pose and to come out of the pose. We lift, goddess arms, and lower. Lift and lower for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep going. Each time, nice squeeze in the glutes. Pull the shoulder blades to squeeze in towards each other. Think broad across the chest and shoulders. 2 more like this, nice and slow. And then we'll double time our pace. Okay, a little quicker here. You're up for 2 and you're down. You're up and down. 6 more. 6 and 5. 3, 3, forgot how to count there for a second, 2, and 1. Rest down on the belly, make a little pillow with the hands to lay your forehead. Let the hips shift a little back and forth. Push back to child's pose. Okay, come up to all 4s. I'm going to arguably say this next set is the most important for us. We're looking at mobility and stability as we strengthen in the shoulders. So good old all 4s and do cat and cow. We're going to work in some different exercises from this easy all 4s that we are familiar with. Shouldn't always say easy, it's just familiar. Cat and cow here. As you do cat and cow, notice how you are using your hands. We want hands shoulder distance apart. Spread wide through all 10 fingers so that all 10 fingers are helping you in the pose. A little claw underneath the finger pads. If you look at the crease in the back of the wrist, that's one thing you can take as a guideline to line up with the front line of your yoga mat. Others look at the space between the first and second finger, those peace fingers, and point that straight ahead. And which one works for you? They're not that different, but the one that works for you is the one that you should do. Always kind of play with it. If you tend to hyperextend through the joints, through your elbows, I would take more of that peace finger straight ahead. If not, crease in the wrist might be easy enough to track. Okay, we're coming back to a neutral spine. Bring the knees together. And I say knees together, just for me, that's easier to balance and stay with the rest of these add-ons. Keep the right hand as it is and lift your left arm up so that it's shoulder height. You can try it out from here. Would it be better with knees apart? Maybe I like that better right now. Right hand, concentrate on it. Push down through the thumb and your first finger. Left arm straight ahead. Shoulder, about ear, all in line with one another. Turn the palm so it faces the center, midline of your yoga mat. This is all it is. Thumbs straight up towards the sky and pulse here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set the left hand down. That much attention and stability. Second side, extend the right hand out in front. Again, turn the palm in, thumb points up towards the sky. Look just ahead of the top of the mat. And let's pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set the hand down. Now you're going out to the side like the shoulder fly. So it's left hand out to the side. And it's the same pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set the hand down. Right hand straight out to the side. Palm is facing down, thumb towards the front of the mat here. And we're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Two hands back down to the mat. One more time with the first side. We are taking left hand behind the head. Point the elbow straight out to the side. Knees, bottom hand, all finding their stability. Always a little gentle bend in that bottom elbow, but the crease of the elbow is facing in towards the center. And let's take some torso rotation here. Try to point the left elbow more towards the side or to the sky. And then come down. This is slow. It lifts up. Twist in the upper back. And then back to neutral. Do it 2 more times. Push the head back into your hand. About 4 counts in the lift and in the neutralizing. Second side. Right hand behind the head. And again, we're not pushing the hand into the head. It's more of a lift and a push of the head into the hand. And take your rotations if not already. Try to keep the hips relatively square, knowing that they're going to turn out with you a little bit. We're just doing the best that we can to get this movement into the upper back, the thoracic spine. One more time through the mobility. And then come back to all fours. Into plank pose. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze the heels in, nice long length of the tailbone. Look more forward rather than down. And we are here, we are holding plank. Can you go into a long breath? Breathe in and out of the nose as much as possible. Steady length, stay with it. Plank is available to us on toes or knees, maybe a little bit in between. Try to keep the hips no higher than the shoulders. No dip in the low back. We've got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take child's pose. Big stretch through the arms, across the chest here. Let the hips sit heavy towards the heels. Good, good stuff. Downward facing dog. Okay, I think this is a fun yoga ab sequence to close us out of Triple B today. So from downward facing dog, lift your right leg up into the air, 3-legged dog. Pull the knee into the chest, straight in. Go up and back, 3-legged dog. Right knee towards the right elbow. And then up and back. Go to the left, a little twist underneath. And up and back. Bring it back into the center. Hover and hold right there. Nose towards the knee, round the back. Stay with it. And slowly step through to your low lunge. Twisted lunge. Take the right hand up. And change to down dog lunge. Hands come to the inside. Spin the back heel down. Reach the arms towards the front corner of your mat. Extend the right knee out away from the right shoulder. Walk the hands back in, both still on the inside of your foot. Okay, side plank. From here, you're balancing on left hand. Swing your right foot back to the left. Right hand up to the sky. Reach the right arm all the way overhead towards the short side of your yoga mat. We are adding in elbow and knee here. Crunch in and extend. Crunch and extend. A little squeeze. Shorten the ribs. Extend the ribs. For 4. Extend. For 3. 2. And 1. Step it back into your low lunge. Hands to the inside. Lower the left knee to the ground. Twisted monkey. Pull the left heel in towards your seat and grab your back foot. Shoulders back, head back. Get a couple of breaths in here. Back to low lunge. Plank position. Lower down to your forearms. Hold forearm plank. Interlace the hands or keep them open. Easy to want to hike the butt up here. Try to pull it down towards the line of the shoulders without dipping in the low back. Feel free to have the knees for support to make that work. We're a holding plank. Stay with forearm plank or add a little hip dip and twist. Right hip dips towards the side to the center. Left hip dips and center to the right. Center to the left. Center. Keep going. Side to side. One more time. Right and left. Walk back up to your hands, downward facing dog. Second side, lift the left leg up, 3-legged dog. Pull knee to chest, hover forward, up and back. Take knee to the left side, hover forward, up and back. And under, twist to the right, up and back. Come to the center, hold and hover. We're here, we've got this. And step it through. Add your twist, left hand high. Down dog lunge, spin the back heel down, walk the hands out towards the right corner. Broaden the left knee away from your shoulder. Push a lot of weight into the back leg to get the freer extension through the arms and back. Okay, from here we walk the hands to the inside of the foot. And we do that step back into side plank. So it's right hand, outer edge of the right foot. Slide left leg back, left arm up and over. Add in our crunches. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it back to low lunge. Twisted monkey is right knee down, more weight in the right hand. Pull the right heel towards the seat. Left hand, rainbow back, hold on. Nicely done, release. Step to plank pose. Feet as wide as your yoga mat now, so a little bit of a bigger base. Shoulder taps. Take your right hand to tap your left shoulder. Set it back down. Try to keep your hips as balanced as possible. Do this faster or slower. Tap side to side. Just keep going for about 10 seconds here. We've got this. Last big ask and stretch. So much effort. Good, steady work today. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the knees, push back, child's pose. Maybe let a few big breaths out through the mouth, really release. Then come to a seated position on your mat. Extend your legs straight out in front of you. As you do that, flex the feet. Point toes and knees straight up. Take the right foot in and over. And add a twist here. You can hold for ease the front of the shin. If you want to take the arm up and fold across the thigh. Either version, try to keep both sit bones pretty even to the ground. Pull the belly up and into the thigh the entire time. And then inhale and slowly come out of the twist. We'll switch sides. Left foot comes in, cross it over. Again, we want the sole of the foot, both sides of the butt, mostly even on the ground. I say that mostly so that we know that we can give ourselves a little bit of a leeway to find what feels best. Hug the front of the shin or the outside of the thigh. come back to the center, both legs straight out, seated forward fold. Think L shape, engage through the abdomen, long spine, look past your toes the entire time as you reach to hold on to your feet. If you don't reach the feet, hold on to your mat. Bend the elbows out to the side to keep pulling the chest forward. And then inhale and come back up. Lie down onto your back. A little more specific abdominal work here. Legs and arms straight up. We've been doing this month in our sequence 8. Lift the head and shoulders up. Try to make the fingers touch the toes. And then scissor the legs, lower the left leg and reach the arms towards the right side. We're doing this very, very slow. Hold it over towards the right. Try to get the right shoulder blade off of the mat. Inner thighs squeeze in. Come back up to your center. Super, super slow. Lower the right leg down, lean towards the left. Again, that left shoulder wants to go down. Try to keep it up. Back to the center. We'll go a little quicker now. Lower the left, lean to the right. And up. Lower right, lean to the left. And up. First side. And up. Second side. And up. One more time, side to side. First, and up. Second, and up. Stay up and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower head and shoulders down. Take your hands underneath your seat for just a little bit of support. And rather than the feet aiming towards our head, think of them as aiming straight up towards the sky. And we're trying to pick our seat up off of the mat. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees into the chest. Give it a good squeeze. Take the arms out to a T shape, your favorite twist here. Lower both knees over towards the right side. I say favorite twist because you can add in any extras, a cross of a leg, an extension of the top leg. Find your supine twist here. Bring the knees across the center, lower them to your second side. And then back into the center. Slowly come up to a seated position. You can sit back on the heels or take a cross-legged seat. Place the hands along your ribs, so sort of sides of the torso here. As you sit up nice and tall, take a steady gaze or close the eyes. We're going to close together with some deep breathing. Let all of your attention go to where your hands are on your ribs. And with each breath, expand the ribs into your hands. How much breath do you feel in the palm of your hands? How much breath do you feel in the fingertips? No wrong answer there, just taking the awareness and the knowledge in. How we relate to and work with our breath, often the biggest indicator of health. Stay with that very conscious breath. Feel free to relax the arms, though, down by your side here. And to close us out today, bring palms together, thumbs to your sternum. Just graciously bow in to yourself, each other, and for this time on our yoga mat. Namaste.